Freedom, something we earned after blood and sweat. Are we valuing it enough? Today, I want to talk about the dream that not only Shahid Bhagat Singh or Mr. Bose, but every freedom fighter had. Freedom from ignorance, bias, corruption, religious rivalries, and so much more besides the British Raj. Hi, my name is Shrishti Kucheria, and today's poetry is about a reality check on India. I'm a proud Indian, but newspapers feed me this every day. I'm concerned about my tomorrow in every single way. Take tanking businesses, health risks, no water and unemployment. But crores are going in temples, statues and repairing the parliament. Definition of loyalty and patriotism has changed perhaps. The current affairs of India need to be addressed before a collapse. There are cricketers who bet and fix matches, who get willingly stumped or intentionally drop catches. With nepotism scam and frauds everywhere, politicians misuse the government funds without a care. A businessman who loots crores, never return the money but only stores, becomes a fugitive or behind an NGO hides. Farmers' problems are brushed aside. We are interested in celebrities' sensational conclusions, but not in the negative GDP or Chinese intrusions. Last respects for Mr. Pranab Mukherjee was compromised. Sadly, these days, responsible journalism has also died. Centralization of power is an old thing. With politicians as friends, businessmen and wealth concentration is the new trend. Few sharks eating away startups, so monopoly is on the rise. There is no data of farmers or migrant labor's demise. He has zero morale and a heart of stone, someone who cheats the country which is his own. Don't get me wrong, in my country I take immense pride, and so I was concerned to share my thoughts and what was inside. Is this the India our freedom fighters died for? Just take a moment to think. We need a reality check before time runs out in a blink. This poetry has been penned to share my concern as an Indian. John F. Kennedy's words: ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. This is the most conveniently ignored question to our conscience. Now, amidst all this, the big question is, are we contributing enough to our motherland? Are we doing enough to make their sacrifices worth it? Are we developing into a better India? The answers have to be searched within ourselves. So I request you to just pause your busy life for a few minutes to think about it, and don't forget to let me know your views.